What's going on, everyone? Investor here. I've got another weekly portfolio update, and this week was fantastic. I'm sure many of you were in the same boat and had a great week as well, but I have not had a chance to say that in a while. So if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any new videos. I try to bring you a weekly portfolio update as well as other videos throughout the week. This past week was just what we've all been waiting for. I hope you guys felt that same way too, and were able to ultimately make some money this week, or at least see the account go up instead of down for a change, right? So you can see my account, I was up just over $200 for the month, which is mostly fueled by this past week. I think Thursday was probably the single best day I've had since I've opened the portfolio. I think that day I was up just over $200 in and of itself. So great to see that. Everybody kind of got tired of seeing everything go down. It's good to see things go up for a change, right? So this past week, I took the opportunity again to dollar cost average almost every day, just $5 here and there, just to add to some of the positions. I received 2 dividend payments, and I also opened a new position. So you can see I'm currently sitting at just under $9,500. Up 239 for the month, or 2.76%, which is fantastic again to see. Can't I can't be happier to see that number. I just Everybody got tired of seeing all those reds and just everything down. It's great to see something go up for a change. So finished the month off of October. Fantastic. Obviously, I was shooting to hit my $50 goal of making dividends, so I did fall short on that, and we'll cover that a little bit more when I get to the spreadsheet. But November is set to be a record month for me, and I'll show you why once we get over to that spreadsheet. So this upcoming week, I plan to buy again, continue to dollar cost average, and see where the portfolio goes from there. With the things that I've seen this particular week, at least things going up, really helps me think that I'm going to get this account to 10,000 before the year end. We still got pretty much 2 full months to do that, so I'm confident I can get it over 10K for the year, and that would be great to see. Obviously, try to hit my goal of 50 a month, which I think this month might be the month. So let's jump over to the spreadsheet, guys, and I'll show you what I've got. All right, so taking a look at the spreadsheet, a couple things that you'll probably notice right off the bat, at least I hope you do, is that there's a little bit more green over here as opposed to so many red lines. The 365 history, some of them are looking a little better. So it's nice for me to see that they're not all red, even though red, just buying opportunity is what that means. But hey, the green is always good to see. So a couple things you'll notice here with the shares. I did pick up just over one share of SCHD. That's dollar cost averaging into SCHD to O and Tesla, I think, this week. And I just bought an outright share of Energy Transfer. It was on a little bit of a dip, so I figured I'd pick up one more. You can see, even putting in $5 for Tesla, I ended up getting 1.3 shares, just being that the share price is still around 12 bucks. So O got 0.208 shares, and then I did end up picking a full share of SCHD when it was down, I believe, in the 68 range. So I picked up a full share there, and then just the $5 here and there. And then you'll see down at the bottom here, the brand new position that I picked up was Procter & Gamble. So it dipped below 150, and to me that was a comfortable buying range. Procter & Gamble is one of those ones that, the products that they have, everybody in America uses, and it was one that I'm comfortable holding for forever, for a lifetime. So I picked up just over one share of that, and we'll start the position of Procter & Gamble. So fortunately, Procter & Gamble, I believe I missed the ex-dividend date, which is fine. And this doesn't pay at all this year. So no dividends for this year, but that's okay. This one's more of the ones I'm going to hold on forever. So, but I believe it pays it might be January. So we'll start the year off with a bang. Same thing with Pepsi. I believe that's also a January. So the last two that I picked up, doesn't necessarily help the dividends for the year, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. So see what I picked up there. Not bad, right? For $5 here and there, minus the things that I picked up for the full share of Procter & Gamble, the full share here, and I did pick up one full share of SCHD. The rest was just dollar cost averaging. I did get the dividends, and we'll cover that in a second here for Verizon and AT&T. I'm sure many of you guys have, but you'll see I did not reinvest those back in. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the funds from that yet. It was just about 14 bucks combined, I think. I may end up putting it back in and just let it do its thing. I'm not 100% certain. What do you guys think? I mean, please leave a comment below what you think I should do with them. Maybe put it into something else. But I do like the dividends, even though they've had their dips. I think Verizon and AT&T are kind of slowly working their way back up to reality in a sense. So we'll see. So jump over to the positions here. So you'll see at the end of the week here, a lot of green for the day at least. A couple of reds. Procter & Gamble was down, but you can see I'm still up to 12 cents on the position. A lot more green in here now as far as making money kind of thing, like being up on the total position. So Jeppy's finally up. AT&T and Verizon. This is surprising to me. So AT&T, if you guys remember, what was this, about 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, the whole telecom debacle. Everything was just down in the toilet. Well, look, I'm only down $4 now in AT&T, and Verizon I'm actually up on the position $6. Like once I factor back in the dividends. So one reason I'm thinking about maybe putting it back in, and because those dividends really do help, and that's one reason I push dividend investing, because of the power behind the dividends. Can make something where you're maybe down on the underlying principal, but throw those dividends into it, and now I'm up on the total position. So can't complain with that, right? Um, Pepsi, I'm up since I bought $10. Great, right? I only have 2 shares, so I'll take it. So a couple of things, some green, some things to get excited about. I'm still down for the year about $300, but hey, it was about $700, so fantastic, right? We're moving in the right direction, but either way, I'm not so worried about this number here. This number will get taken care of eventually in the long run once a lot of the dividends start coming in. As long as you're investing in good, sound, quality companies, things are going to take care of themselves. So jumping over to the calendar, so you can see for the month of October, I did end with $52 or $42.52. Excuse me, got a little ahead of myself, a little excited. So $42.56. I did not see these two come in. I mean, it was only going to be the 3 cents here, just similar to last month. But I didn't see them come in, so I haven't added them yet. But in the grand scheme of things, it's 3 cents, so it's not really going to move the needle here on the total very much. So, but not bad for one of the lower paying months, technically, that I should have. I mean, obviously it's higher than these ones here, but it's lower on the grand scheme of all the quarterly ones. So you can see November being this week. We're started into November. Here's my Verizon, $9.31, and my AT&T at $4.44. So you can see I've still got a whole month ahead of me, but I am projected to make $59.20 according to Purple Break. So hopefully, as I mentioned earlier in the video, this is hopefully going to be a record month for me. As long as this stays true, then I will hit my $50 goal that I set for myself earlier in the year, and moving right past it, because you'll see into November I'm almost $75. $75. So I couldn't be happier to see that. I'm going to end the year on a very strong note, hopefully. But even still, here in November, as long as I can get past that 50 goal, fantastic, right? And that sets me up to hopefully hit my goal there. We'll see how well I can hit the other 3 that I'm working on as far as owning the shares, plus try to get the $10,000 into my account. Things are looking great. I love it. I couldn't be happier with the way the account's going right now. But again, guys, comment below. Let me know, Procter & Gamble, good choice. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Anything else that seems to be on your guys' radar. I mean, obviously the market has kind of rebounded a little bit this week, but there's still some good buying opportunities out there. If there's something that I need to look at, then I'll absolutely start looking at and kind of get my research done on whether I want to take a position on it. So moving on over to the chart now. So officially over $200 in dividends received for the year. Awesome, right? $205.46. Made $200 so far this year from doing nothing more than buying into companies, essentially learning the first couple months how to be a dividend investor, what good companies are, making moves, getting rid of some of the things, the holdings early on that, many new investors kind of fall into, and pushing the account and evolving into where I want it to be for the longevity. So again, still trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. So I haven't really changed much on the portfolio, on the sector breakdown. Come down to the goal. So, I mean, essentially we'll just call this 40 shares of SCHD. So a little behind there. Call it 33 shares, give or take. So still got a little ways to go. And Jeppy, we're getting there, 50. So the monthly dividend here, I think the way that I was analyzing it, if I factor in the whole year so far, it's just under $22. So, and that's average. So I'm still just trying to hit $50 a month just to get 50 my for a month. So getting there, right? Working on it. But I don't want to just put a bunch of money into like one of these Teslas or things like that. Like, although I have Tesla, I don't want to, yield max or defiance and just try to make $50 because I want something that I know is gonna, stick around for a while. Whether Tesla does or not, it's still kind of an experiment. But I don't want to just focus on that trying to make the money. I want something that'll stay with me. So far for the quarter, $56.31. If I hit whatever monies I'm supposed to hit this month at 59, that projected income there should already pass the third quarter total without ever even getting into December, which I think was the $75 there. So I'm looking at really doubling, hopefully, the quarter three total. So, if not, at least it's looking like it's probably going to be another triple digit growth, quarter over quarter. So we'll keep going there, hopefully, but still a nice cadence and, staircase upwards. So 205.46 for the year. Hopefully, we can get right up around $300 for the year, maybe not more. Who knows, right? But I'm trending in the right direction. That's what the important thing that I'm looking for is. Over to the dashboard, again, the yearly projected income. Again, most everything on the left. If you've been following my videos, because this is where I've been focusing on, just adding things here and there, a little bit here and there. These holdings on the right. You'll see Procter & Gamble now has a position, just small amount because I only have one share, obviously. But some of these will probably be what I'm going to focus on for the goal for next year. I'm still deciding. I haven't figured out what I want to do yet with those, as I'm still just pushing for this year. Maybe into December, closer to December, I'll start focus on what goals I want to have for the next year. But if you guys have any ideas, you think of something that might help me, please put in the comments. I do try to read all the comments and try to respond to you guys. I appreciate all the advice and anything that you guys can give me. I do take that to heart and try to apply the things that are going to work for me. So monthly dividends, you can see the peak here for October fell just shy of the peak, the highest peak I had in September. But hopefully this November peak is going to be right up in here. So we'll have a new peak and then hopefully an even higher for December. But nonetheless, that trend line is still going up. Trend line looks a little bit lower now just because I've only got 13 going for this month. So once we start adding, this trend line is going to go back up a little higher, but I'm going in the right direction, and that's ultimately what I want to see. So anyway, guys, that's what I've got. I don't have much more than that. Hopefully, in the next week or two, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks. I'm not sure exactly when, but there's something else that I'm working on too. And once I get finished with all of that, I'll be able to tell you guys what's been going on with that and show you what I've been doing. So please stick with the channel. Please hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Leave some comments. Let me know how I'm doing or any advice that you guys might have. Hopefully your week was as fantastic as mine. We will catch you guys on the next one, and happy investing.